Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you so much to any and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I am truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anyone that is new here, welcome. This is that reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these messages happen to resonate with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. With that being said, today we are getting a positive message from your spirit guides. So I've already given these a shuffle. What is the positive message from the spirit guides today for the daily dice? What is the positive message from the spirit guides today for the daily dice? One card, please. Okay, that's the one they want. Put that there. Alright, and let's get the dice into it. So, spirit guides of highest light and love, what is the positive message that you have today for my fellow humans? Spirit guides, what is the positive message you have today for my fellow humans? Spirit guides, what is the positive message you have today for my fellow humans? Okay, so we've got the 12th house, Leo energy, and the sun. Feels like you need to be more open to having a good time. It's interesting. I wasn't going to show it, but I will show it real quick. Let me just get these set up on the block. On the bottom of the deck, we had the boredom card came out. Right? And this is the teacher guides. And I feel like that's an interesting energy that was coming through with also the 12th house here, is not having enough to do, like fighting that feeling of boredom and feeling like there's nothing to do. You've got nothing to say, right? Just like, just another day. I'm just doing this, right? And it's odd that that's coming through with it, but that's just the feeling that I'm getting right now. Right? It's just like maybe you're in solitude. Maybe it just seems like, oh, well, what I'm doing right now is just day-to-day things that I have to take care of. And that's just the monotonous way of life. And monotony can sometimes be boring. And I feel like what they're reminding you of is to have a good time, even with the boring things, right? You don't have to be in this energy of, again. Can you find small joys in the things that you do regularly? You know, and this is something that I myself have fought with, and so I understand that. I understand how hard it is sometimes when you get stuck in the monotony. Like, you do the same thing every day. Like, every day, you wake up, you work out, you meditate, you know, drink your cup of coffee, you eat your breakfast, you go to work, you're at work, you do the same thing at work, you have your lunch, you usually eat the same things week by week for lunch, maybe it varies a little here or there, you leave work, you make dinner, you watch the same TV shows over again, you maybe do a little bit towards whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, and then you go to bed and start all over again. It's a monotonous day, right? And so what they're saying here, especially with this Leo energy, is how can you liven up your energy and bring that livened energy to your daily tasks? Like, even though it's the same thing, can you find some little quirks to enjoy? Can you find some little moments to be really happy about? It's like when you finish a project, instead of being like, oh, okay, now I got to move on to the next one, can you be like, yeah, I finished that project and now I'm going to have me a candy bar because I deserve that. You know, like, whatever it is, make a reward system for yourself or do something like that. But I feel like the message of positivity is to break the monotony. It just feels so like this is what's happening right now. Blah. Let's get some tarot out and see what it says. Okay, 2 right off the bat. Thank you. On the bottom, what do we have? Yeah, we have experiencing, right? And see how she's looking at this tree. She's experiencing this tree. She's holding it. She's feeling it grow. It's filled with this love from her. Right? It's like experiencing what it is that you're doing, not just on autopilot, but truly experiencing life, consciousness. We have the Ace of Swords energy and the Devil. This is what we're fighting, conditioning. We're fighting conditioning to come up into this place of consciousness, true consciousness, to be truly aware of our actions, to feel like we don't have to fit into what everybody's idea of life is. Right? It's like, you know what? If you finish something and you want to do a little dance, do a little dance. If you want to sing a little happy song, sing a little happy song. Shoot. Be happy feet everywhere you go. Because you're the only one that's in control of your energy. And it's like, life is pretty routine. There's really no like life out there that is just on edge, on seat all the time. I mean, you have people who go out and seek adventure, and you have the people who are thrill seekers and the adrenaline junkies and so on and so forth. But, you know, most people aren't like that. But most people want to experience that. So how do we experience that in our every given moment? And that's what consciousness is to remember that life is monotonous. That's just the way that it's designed. That's the way that this life is. But it doesn't mean that there aren't beautiful moments each moment of the day that you can actually appreciate. And the more that you become aware of what's going on in each given moment, the more you begin to stand outside of this conditioned belief, you begin to see the value that life has in each given moment. Even the boring moments have beauty within them. And so I feel like here it's just being playful is this energy that I'm getting here. It's like, let yourself be playful. When was the last time you allowed yourself to be playful? You know, we have cardinal energy here with Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn with instigation, bravery, and a pioneering spirit. Like, you may spark a flame around the people around you when you get to be excited. You know, have you ever watched a TV show or a movie and a song came on and it was a good jam and you just in your chair started jamming out to it? Well, if you haven't done that, I highly recommend it. It doesn't matter who's around you, just do it, because the more you focus on how you feel, the less you worry about how others perceive you, and the more you open up doors for other people to be that too. Goofy and silly and against the grain, right? Like, we have Virgo energy, integrity, reverence, and service. It doesn't mean that you're not someone who is necessarily serious when you need to be, or who is doing service, or who has integrity. Being silly and goofy is just bringing a new edge to life that has been forgotten since we were children, right? We've forgotten to enjoy life for some reason, and it's unique. Life is unique for all of us, but we're the only ones that can bring that uniqueness to it. If you want to wear silly clothes, wear silly clothes. If you can't wear silly clothes because your job has a dress code, okay, wear silly socks. You know what I mean? Like, just something that makes you feel reconnected to your spirit and your soul at any given moment of the day. We have follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people. Focus on meaningful relationships. And remember, you must also bring value to the table. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite your rear end. 3 is a crowd. This is in another deck as well. Interesting. Anyways, you know, it's what do you bring to the table? And the more you lean into your unique energy, the more you'll have to bring. We have compassion. You're being asked to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend. Be a loving comforter who always has your back. Exactly. Bring a sense of peace in here. It's time for you to experience that peace. It's time for you to experience that joy. Okay? I feel like you're just so focused on being the taskmaster, right? I gotta do this. I have to get this done. I have to do that. Like, and that's okay, but can you bring a sense of freedom into that, knowing that it's like, oh, I get to do this, not like I have to do it, but I get to do this. peace. Did I just say you got to bring a sense of peace? And we have peaceful here. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to create a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Yeah, finding this peace is going to bring a good sense of balance into your life, and you're going to feel a lot better. Let's take a look at what your spirit guide has to say. Caution with number 6 and the guardian angel card here. So you have a guardian angel coming in. I feel like this is an interesting energy already, because it's like, oh my gosh, but you were telling me to express myself, and they're saying yes. Exactly. Because if you stay in this seriousness, you don't know where that seriousness will lead you to, right? It says vigilance, prudence, attention, and watchfulness. Your guardian angel's advising you to be cautious right now. Slow down and pay attention. There's no need for alarm, for you've not yet crossed the line of safety. However, you're being asked to listen to your intuition. Listen to your intuition, right? Acknowledge what does not feel right or safe and take a step back. Say no and walk away without hesitation if you sense bad vibes, even if it makes no logical sense. This might mean saying no to the job offer that looks great on paper but doesn't feel right deep inside. This might mean refusing to sign a contract that others are pushing you to sign. Your guardian angel is sending you constant alerts to keep you safe. It is important to notice and heed your guardian angel's warnings, big or small, no matter how much your ego resists. There's no need for fear or overreaction, for danger can be avoided entirely simply by paying attention. You don't have to explain your actions to anyone. If you feel something is not right, that is explanation enough. It says pay attention to your intuitive warnings and quickly walk away from what doesn't feel right, no matter what. Have no fear. I am walking with you. You are protected. So you don't have to hold on to things wow, that aren't serving you. You don't have to stay in situations that aren't serving you. But more importantly, I feel like this is also that energy of caution, because if you don't bring a sense of joy back into life, the monotonous cycle is going to eat your soul alive. And I don't want that to sound vicious or anything like that, but it's just this feeling like you're different than everyone around you. So sometimes it's time to do things differently than everyone around you, because you are different, and that's okay. All right? So if you felt like this was your message, leave the little, I think there's 2 swords that cross over each other like that. Leave the 2 swords down below and say, I choose to live my life differently than others, knowing that I am different, and that's okay, and I embrace that. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links below in the description box in order to do so. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify at Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member, and I would love to see you on memberships, but if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. And I want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.